What's up, Man Options World? Man VIP! What up? Woo! What a day! Crazy day today. So, I'm exercising. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get that extra. What's that called? You know, you gotta get the jitters out, guys. You gotta get the jitters out because this market is not easy. So, yesterday, right? We had that. How do I turn up the sound here? Anyways, we had a huge what? It was a drop, right? Yesterday we had a drop, and that's because of the Feds. So yesterday I kind of talked about, hey, you know, the Feds didn't save the market, and that's exactly what happened yesterday, right? Market fell, but like I said before, the Feds don't go against the Feds, right? And you knew that, I knew that, we all knew that. But what happened today? You know what the Feds did? You know what they did? This is what they did. They used their lifeline. They used their lifeline and said, hey, all the other central banks, they called their homies, man. Feds called their homies and said, let's save this market, guys. Let's pump it up. Let's stimulate it. Let's add some more money in it before we get a global recession. That's what happened today. So guess what? People said, oh, stimulus. Came in, they bought in. They're thinking, this can be the bottom. It can be the bottom. It can, right? But I also saw so many things in the news today. More coronavirus effect. Today Trump had a meeting with the airlines. Now I'm thinking to myself, what is that gonna do? How is the airlines gonna stop the coronavirus from spreading when in reality they're the ones bringing it to other countries? I mean, you know, everybody's traveling, right? So from here, from there, where it started from China, going to everywhere around the world. Now it's everywhere. Now, can this still get worse? I think so, right? I mean, they pumped it pretty hard today. Now, is it just retesting yesterday's high? It can, and it did. I think it went to 313 today. So it could be a double top, boom, boom, and then down, right? So people had puts from yesterday. Also some calls, cashed out some calls this morning, which was good. Made another few thousand, but we still kept those puts for hedge. But then this morning, it's a little bit crazy. It was like, it went down, sideways for a few hours, and then stimulus. Now all of a sudden, started to go climbing up. Woo! Scalped some other puts on UNH, which banked. But end of the week, guys, can the market still go down? Yeah, I think it can still go down. Can it drop another 1,000? I mean, we're getting 1,000-point day, guys. We're getting 1,000 up, 1,000 down, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. This is unheard of. This is very historical. You know, I've been trading for over 10 years. This is historical weeks, so it's not normal. If you're on the right side, if you played healthcare today, you banked. What else? But you know, what was it? The Biden bounce. That's what it was. The Biden bounce. That's what they called it today. But does Biden really have a chance at winning? I don't know. I mean, to tell the truth, against Trump, I doubt it. I mean, I can tell you right now that, I mean, this is just my opinion, okay, guys? But, you know, whoever goes against Trump kind of gets slapped around, you know what I'm saying? But, anyways. So, as far as the market is concerned, and options are concerned, what's next? Again, this is like a weird day. That was like the word that was being used in our private group. It was just weird day. Everything was weird today. Again, there's a lot of pump in the in the biopharma sector, in the healthcare sector. Again, what gets pumped also gets dropped. Okay, so be careful on that. If you're good at day trading, day trade those. Hold it for a few days, you know, like, but not too long, because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen on Friday. Right now, I did hear that Italy is closing down some schools for the next 10 days. So that's pretty big. I heard in other places that, you know, some other, you know, like when kids are sick and they have a fever and all that stuff, they don't go to school, or like the schools are not taking them because it could be something worse. More coronavirus stuff in LA. So, and LA is a hub, guys. LA is a big city. It's just gonna start spreading. I mean, you know, be safe out there, guys. If this is real, people are dying. You know, it's not funny. Again, be safe. Now, as far as the market is concerned, you know, how long is this stimulus gonna actually? I mean, is that their plan? Like, hey guys, let's just calm down the markets because, you know, the whole world is panicking on this pandemic, on this coronavirus pandemic. But as far as the market, so we don't get a global recession, let's pump it up, right? Call the homies, hey, pump up the market. Say we're gonna put 50 billion, 8 billion, whatever, and then pump it up. Now, can we go back to 320 on SPY? It's possible, you know. Can we drop 2,000 points on Friday? It's possible. I mean, right now, the best thing to do is, if you're not sure and you're not quick at trading, either stay in cash, stay out, let it settle for a little bit. Again, to me, you know, the market, as far as technicals go, it does tend to retest the highs, higher highs, right? Higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, all that good stuff. So, could today be just like a technical bounce on the stimulus, on the algos that read the stimulus? It could be. And then, you know, tomorrow all of a sudden there's more algos that kick in and there's more coronavirus scares and deaths and all this stuff. So it's like a whiplash, you guys. Yesterday was definitely boom boom, a head fake from the feds, and they called their homies. But what's next? It's really, we could go to 320. We could. But then again, the end of the weekend, most people in this market right now, every week, every past Fridays for the past 2.5 months, Thursdays and Fridays have been weak and sell-offs. So, that can definitely happen. I mean, you know, it just seems like the more Trump tries to calm the markets, it doesn't seem that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if things were really good, then you wouldn't have to say anything. But he's talking about the coronavirus almost every day now, and almost trying to calm down the markets every day, still trying to pump it. And you know, the China numbers were not good. And at the same time, are we getting the right numbers from China and from all around the world? You know, is it that easy to just call up your homies and all the other central banks and say, hey, pump the market, pump it, when even the IMF said slow growth this year and slow growth next year because of this coronavirus, because we don't know what the impact can hold. So can there be a bigger crash? Yeah, it can. You know, we can just like boom, retest, and then drop. So, it's good to be hedged, guys. Good to be hedged. If you're a good scalper, good to scalp. Again, we did some scalping today, so that was good. Sold some in the morning, but still hedged, okay? Never go all in. Never go all in, you guys. Never go all in. And if this market is 1,000 point up and 1,000 point down, and if you're not entering at the right time, don't be getting Friday expiration, guys, because that's gonna screw you up. I already did a video about that, little toys and all that stuff. So make sure you give yourself time. Okay, don't do revenge trading, because that's gonna mess you up too. Gonna mess up your emotions and be like, oh my gosh, you know, oh, I lost yesterday or I won today, and you know, if you're in that position, don't trade. Like I said in the other video, stay cash heavy if that's where you're at. Sorry about the beeps, cardio. But anyways, if you're out there a little bit stressed out, you know, you want to get some good trades in. Again, you don't have to trade everything that we do in the Mint VIP, but if you want to get in it, boom, join Mint VIP, guys. Message me, and definitely we're gonna try to go beast mode on it. So yep, that's my, I guess, jibber jabber for today, for today's market. Let's see what happens Thursday, Friday. Anything can change. Oh, and the weird thing, this is weird, let me just add this last one. They just said that they're gonna restrict flights to other countries, right? And then the airlines go up. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? We're gonna restrict flights, lessen the flights. We're not gonna fly here, we're not gonna fly there. We're gonna cut those out because of the coronavirus. And yet the stock goes up. Is it because, I mean, how is that good for business, right? Stock market is all about money, isn't it? It's all about profits. How is that profitable when you're not flying somewhere and you're not using your airplanes to fly people and people are not buying tickets? Just a thought. Anyways, so definitely a weird day, guys. Definitely a weird day. But if you got into those runners today, the healthcare and some other ones, nice, good job. And if some of you guys sometimes just follow your gut, boom, it'll happen. But other than that, technical analysis and sentiment works. So, not always, not all the time, because the market is, you know, 300 points up, 300 points down in the same candle. Nuts. Anyways, join me in VIP, guys. Peace.